Have you ever felt it? That quiet pause in the middle of the day, a hand instinctively finding the small of your back, a silent wish for the persistent ache to simply dissolve? You are not alone, and what you feel is real. Lower back pain is more than a marker of age. It is your body's gentle plea for a change, for care, for mindful movement. But here is a truth rarely spoken. The solution isn't always about doing more. It's about moving smarter. In this guide, I won't just show you 5 exercises. I will introduce you to 5 familiar movements, reimagined through the lens of modern science and designed with deep respect for bodies over 60. These are not merely stretches. They are gentle tools to rekindle the connection between your brain, your spine, and your stability. The essential trio that keeps you standing tall, sleeping soundly, and living a life of fullness. By the end of our time together, you will understand not only what to do, but precisely why it works, and how just a few mindful minutes each day can profoundly transform how your back feels and how you move through the world. Stay with me. You may just discover that your best years of movement are not behind you. They are beginning right now. And as we begin, I invite you to share your name and where you're joining from in the comments. It is a joy to know we are on this path together. Exercise 1. Pelvic tilt. The spine. Reawakener. The pelvic tilt may appear simple, almost deceptively so, but it is one of the most powerful gifts you can offer your lower back. Its true magic lies not in building strength or flexibility, but in cultivating awareness. You are not just moving your hips. You are reawakening a dormant conversation between your brain, your core, and your spine. As we age, our bodies can forget certain patterns of movement. The small, stabilizing muscles that quietly hold us upright tend to fall silent after long hours of sitting or a less active lifestyle. The pelvic tilt acts as a gentle reboot. Each subtle motion signals your nervous system to reconnect with these sleeping muscles. It also helps to realign the pelvis, which is the very foundation of every move you make. When your pelvis rediscovers its freedom, pressure on the lower vertebrae eases, pain subsides, and your posture naturally begins to restore itself. Think of it as teaching your body to move with youthful ease again, without strain or force. This is not a stretch of effort. It is a dialogue with your spine, slow, mindful, and deeply restorative. If you have been living with stiffness or that dull morning ache, this simple motion can be the quiet key that unlocks your mobility once more. How to perform it. Lie on your back, knees bent, with your feet flat on the floor about hip-width apart. Rest your hands on your pelvis to feel the movement. Inhale slowly through your nose. As you exhale, gently tilt your pelvis backward, pressing the small of your back softly into the floor. Feel your abdominal muscles whisper their engagement. On your next inhale, allow your pelvis to return to its neutral starting position. The glutes remain relaxed. The movement is small, slow, and utterly controlled. Repeat this 10 times, letting your breath guide the rhythm. For a deeper connection, try closing your eyes. Notice how your lower back slowly warms, and how each repetition feels smoother than the last. This is not about perfection. It is about reconnection. With every tilt, you are reminding your body of its innate ability to heal. Exercise 2. Glute Bridge. The hip lifeline. The glute bridge is more than a back exercise. It is a lifeline for your hips, spine, and overall vitality. In fact, if I were to choose only one movement to support the art of active aging, this would be a leading contender. Here is why. The glutes are the powerful engine of the body, but after 60, due to years of sitting or chronic pain, they can begin to disengage. This doesn't just impact your strength. It affects your balance, your gait, and the amount of pressure your spine absorbs with every step. The glute bridge helps reverse this decline. With each lift, you reactivate the largest muscle group in your body, giving your lower back a much-needed rest by shifting the workload to your hips and thighs where it belongs. Scientifically, this movement stimulates the posterior chain, a network of muscles that protects your spine, stabilizes your pelvis, and is critical in preventing falls. But perhaps most importantly, this exercise returns to you the power to rise. Literally, from a chair, and metaphorically, from a low moment, into your day with strength and renewed intention. How to perform it. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Allow your arms to rest by your sides. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, press through your feet and allow your hips to float upward. Lift your glutes first, then your lower back, one vertebra at a time, until your body forms a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. At the peak, gently squeeze your glutes and hold for a breath or two. There is no need to push high, just enough to feel your hips engaged and your back at ease. Slowly inhale as you lower back down, one vertebra at a time, until your spine fully rests on the floor. Repeat this graceful motion 8 to 10 times. If it feels challenging at first, a small pillow under your lower back can offer support. Remember, you are building strength from within. Each repetition helps you stand taller, move with more confidence, and live with greater stability. Exercise 3. Single, knee to chest. The back soother. This gentle motion may seem quiet, but it speaks volumes to your lower back, your hips, and your nervous system. Often dismissed as a basic stretch, the single knee to chest is a soft reset for the spine, especially the lumbar region, which holds so much of life's tension. It gently decompresses the vertebrae, opens the hip flexors, and can relieve pressure on the sciatic nerve, often the source of that stubborn ache radiating down the leg. But here is its hidden power. This stretch restores deep diaphragmatic breathing. When your breath deepens, your muscles relax, your parasympathetic nervous system engages, and healing truly begins. Studies also show this simple stretch improves circulation to the lower spine and pelvic area, aiding in recovery and flexibility. It is not just about the stretch. It is about letting go of tightness, of the fear of movement, and of that quiet hesitation that whispers, "What if it hurts?" This is your body's invitation to release, realign, and begin again, one gentle breath at a time. How to perform it. Lie flat on your back with both legs extended. Slowly bend your right knee and guide it toward your chest. Clasp your hands either behind the thigh or on the shin, wherever is most comfortable, avoiding the knee joint itself. As you exhale, gently draw the knee a little closer. Do not force it. Let your breath do the work. Hold for 15 to 20 seconds, breathing deeply and feeling your lower back lengthen and soften into the floor. Then, gently release the leg back to the ground. Repeat with the left leg. Complete 2 or 3 rounds on each side. If lying completely flat is uncomfortable, feel free to bend the opposite leg, planting the foot on the floor for added support. This is your moment of pause. There is strength in this stillness. Exercise 4. Piriformis stretch. The sciatic release. Deep within your hip, there is a small muscle called the piriformis. When it becomes tight, it can press against the sciatic nerve, triggering pain that travels down your leg. This stretch directly targets that muscle, but it does something more profound. It reclaims space. Space in your hips, in your pelvis, and in your nervous system for ease to return. Unlike larger stretches, this one works in the shadows, which is why it is so often overlooked. For older adults, releasing piriformis tension has been linked to improved gait stability, which can help prevent falls. Releasing it isn't just about reducing pain. It could literally help you walk with more safety and grace. Think of it as clearing a traffic jam around your sciatic nerve. The relief is tangible. And the best part? The piriformis responds not to aggressive force, but to calm, intentional movement. How to perform it. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet on the floor. Slowly lift your right foot and place your right ankle just above your left knee, creating a figure 4 shape. If this position alone provides a good stretch in your right hip, simply stay here and breathe. To go deeper, gently lift your left foot from the ground, bringing your left thigh toward you. Thread your right hand through the opening, and clasp both hands behind your left thigh. Use your arms to softly guide the left leg closer until you feel a deep, satisfying stretch in your right hip. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds, breathing into the sensation. Then, slowly release and switch sides. Repeat 2 to 3 times on each leg. If your hips feel sensitive, you can perform this seated in a sturdy chair. There is no rush. This stretch is an invitation, not a demand. Exercise 5. Hamstring stretch. The posterior chain reset. Your hamstrings, the long muscles down the back of your thighs, are key players in a powerful system called the posterior chain, which includes your glutes and lower back. When your hamstrings tighten, they silently pull on your pelvis, tugging your spine out of alignment and contributing to that nagging ache. But here is a surprising truth. Most people don't have short hamstrings. They have inactive ones. After 60, these muscles can lose elasticity not from age, but from underuse. This stretch acts as a gentle reset, waking up those sleepy muscles and restoring balance across the entire back of your body. It isn't about touching your toes. It's about restoring your posture, protecting your spine, and reclaiming the flexibility your body remembers and deserves. How to perform it. Lie on your back with both legs extended. Gently bend your right knee toward your chest and place your hands behind your right thigh. From here, slowly extend your right foot toward the ceiling. Your leg does not need to be perfectly straight. Simply go until you feel a comfortable stretch. To deepen it, flex your foot, pulling your toes toward you. Hold for 15 to 20 seconds, breathing steadily. Then, gently bend the knee and return the leg to the floor. Repeat with the left leg, completing 2 to 3 rounds per side. This can also be done while seated. Just extend one leg, heel on the floor, and gently lean forward from the hips. No bouncing, no forcing. Just a quiet, steady invitation for your muscles to return to the freedom they were designed to offer. Practical advice. Start small and remain consistent. Focus on how your body feels, not on achieving a perfect form. 2 exercises in the morning and 2 before bed can create powerful change. No gym required. If you feel dizzy, try these movements after a light meal and stay hydrated. Use a chair or a wall for support whenever you need it. Progress isn't measured by how far you stretch, but by how often you show up for yourself. Your body responds to consistency far more than intensity. Be gentle, but be present. You moved. You reclaimed. You rise. Today, you did more than just stretch. You reclaimed something deeply personal, your ability to move with ease on your own terms. That is worth celebrating. Lower back pain can feel like a thief in slow motion, quietly stealing the joy from everyday moments. But in these last few minutes, you stood up to it, gently yet powerfully. Each movement was a message to your nervous system, your joints, and your spirit that said, "I am not done growing." Remember, movement is not about youth. It is about freedom, and freedom has no retirement age. In fact, this chapter of your life may just be your most empowered yet. So, keep this guide close. Return to it whenever the world feels heavy or your body feels tight. And if this brought you value, please leave a comment below. I would love to hear what shifted for you. We are not just stretching. We are building a culture of active aging together, because healing happens in motion, and motion is your birthright. Until next time, my friend, keep rising.